There's a certain magic in the rumble of a cruiser, the low growl that echoes off canyon walls, the subtle shudder of torque coursing through steel and chrome, the freedom in the stretch of a long open road as the wind slices around a tall windshield and the horizon beckons. In 2025, that magic has been reborn, and it's been reborn with muscle, with presence, and with a deep respect for tradition, while boldly stepping into the future. This is the 2025 American Cruiser motorcycle. Not just a machine, but a statement of heritage, of power, and of rebellion. Cruisers have always represented a very specific kind of rider. Someone who doesn't just want to get from point A to point B, but wants to enjoy every single mile in between. Someone who sees the journey not as a task, but as a meditation. And for 2025, the American Cruiser class has seen a resurgence, not just in popularity, but in engineering prowess, technology integration, and above all, style. At first glance, the 2025 American Cruiser looks like it just rolled out of a dream. A sculpted, low-slung frame with muscular contours, stretched fenders, and a teardrop tank that nods respectfully to the golden age of cruisers. Yet there's nothing old-fashioned about it. The lines are sharper, the finishes are more refined, and the details, oh, the details, speak of craftsmanship that borders on obsession. Beneath that classic exterior, there lies a beast. The heart of the 2025 American Cruiser is a newly tuned 1811cc V-twin engine, air-cooled and fuel-injected, delivering raw torque that hits you in the chest and pulls you forward like a freight train. We're talking 123 lb-ft of torque at just 3,200 RPM and an estimated 94 horsepower that pours in smooth and steady. This isn't about blistering top speed. It's about pulling hard through every gear, feeling the engine thump beneath you as you ride like you were born for it. Throttle response is immediate, thanks to a refined ride-by-wire system, and the exhaust note? It's pure Americana. Deep, thunderous, and throaty, but never obnoxious. It's the kind of sound that turns heads and reminds people that you're not just passing through, you're making an entrance. The transmission is a slick-shifting, 6-speed gearbox mated to a reinforced belt drive. It delivers a smooth, seamless ride at cruising speed, but with enough grunt in the lower gears to make city riding just as enjoyable. And if you're looking to lay down some rubber, trust me, this bike won't hesitate. Handling has always been a tricky subject for cruisers. Big bikes with long wheelbases often sacrifice agility. But here's where the 2025 model shines. The chassis geometry has been reworked with a slightly steeper rake and improved front-end damping, resulting in a surprisingly nimble feel. The inverted front forks, now 49 mm in diameter, paired with a premium adjustable rear monoshock, soak up road imperfections like a luxury car, but still keep you connected to the pavement. You're not just floating, you're surfing pavement. Braking performance is equally impressive. Twin 320mm discs up front with 4-piston radial-mounted Brembo calipers and a single 300mm disc at the rear provide confidence-inspiring stopping power. And yes, cornering ABS is standard, along with traction control and cruise control, all customizable through a sleek 6-inch TFT display neatly integrated into the handlebar cluster. That TFT display is more than just speed and RPMs. It's a full-fledged command center. You get Bluetooth integration, navigation, tire pressure monitoring, ride modes, even ambient temperature. Want to control your music? Done. Need to make a call or get turn-by-turn directions to the next roadside diner? All accessible with your gloves on. Ergonomics are where this bike becomes an all-day companion. The rider triangle has been refined for better posture over long rides. Floorboards are standard, with optional highway pegs for maximum stretch. The seat is a sculpted touring saddle, wide, deep, and supportive, wrapped in weather-resistant marine-grade vinyl. There's also a low-slung pillion that's both comfortable and easily removable if you want to go solo. And for taller riders, an extended reach kit is available, moving controls forward and raising the bars slightly. The lighting package is full LED, headlight, indicators, taillights, all with adaptive cornering technology. The headlamp automatically adjusts brightness and beam angle based on lean angle and ambient light. It's the kind of tech that used to be reserved for luxury tourers, but it's now making its way into cruisers, and for good reason. This is a bike that wants to be ridden deep into the night. Storage options. The 2025 American Cruiser offers hard-locking saddlebags with 22 liters of capacity each, flush-mounted and paint-matched to the bodywork. There's also an optional quick detach trunk, complete with USB-C charging ports and a passenger backrest. And if you're the kind who lives out of their bike, a luggage rack and tank bag combo are also in the accessories catalog, rugged, waterproof, and ready to roll. Now, let's talk customization. This is where American Cruisers shine. The 2025 model embraces the spirit of individuality with a massive catalog of bolt-on parts. Everything from performance air cleaners, high-flow exhausts, ape-hanger bars, custom wheels, to full blackout kits. Whether you want vintage chrome, murdered-out matte black, or a two-tone candy flake finish, it's all possible. And with factory ECU tuning options, you can safely upgrade performance without voiding your warranty. Color options for 2025 are bold and unapologetic. Midnight Crimson, Steel Blue Pearl, Vintage Gold, and Matte Gunmetal are just a few of the factory choices. But if you want something one of a kind, the custom program offers handcrafted paint jobs from real artists. Flames, pinstripes, skulls, or minimalism. Your call. Of course, with all this muscle, metal, and tech, weight is a factor. The bike tips the scales at 790 pounds wet. But thanks to its low center of gravity and refined frame balance, it never feels cumbersome. In fact, at cruising speed, it glides with the grace of a bike half its size. Fuel economy is a respectable 44 miles per gallon, with a 5.5-gallon tank giving you a theoretical range north of 240 miles. Perfect for those weekend escapes or cross-country odysseys. And when it comes to emissions, the 2025 American Cruiser is fully compliant with Euro 5+ standards, thanks to advanced catalytic converters and an efficient combustion chamber design. It proves that muscle can be clean and tradition can evolve. And finally, pricing. The base model comes in at $19,995 with premium trims featuring upgraded sound systems, extended touring accessories, and advanced tech packages, reaching up to $24,999. It's a premium investment, yes, but you're not just buying a motorcycle. You're buying a lifestyle, a legacy, a rolling work of art. In a world of rapid change, electric trends, and silent propulsion, the 2025 American Cruiser motorcycle is a love letter to combustion, to craftsmanship, and to character. It's the growl of rebellion in an age of conformity. The thunder on the horizon in a world growing too quiet. So if you hear that deep rumble off in the distance, steel meeting asphalt, pipes growling like a predator hunting freedom, you'll know what it is. The road is calling. The Cruiser is ready. And 2025 just became the year that muscle made its comeback. Ride long, ride loud, ride American.